Hey everyone, this is Mark Ryan coming at you with another video. Now, today we're talking about Christians in China, what they are going through. And I haven't heard a lot of Christians talking about this. I'm kind of surprised there isn't more. I heard Keith Thompson talking about it and thought that I would share some thoughts on it as well and go over just a brief article that's talking about censorship in China. The headline is New Chinese Law Bans the Word Christ on Social Media. And it says it causes incitement. So if I remember right, in China, the way they're doing it now is, yeah, you can mention the name Christ, but you have to have a license, you have to have training, you have to basically submit to the government as the authority over Christ, so that you can't even say the name of Christ without their permission, their authority, that kind of thing. Now with that, let's read the article. It says China has banned Christ and other religious words from social media apps under a new policy that went into effect on March 1st. So it's not just Christ that gets banned, it's probably a list of words. I wish that I could see all the list of words that they have banned from social media apps. But it doesn't seem like that would be too hard to enforce nowadays with technology and where things are going. And the government knows what you're saying, what you're writing, what you're posting, that kind of thing. According to a new report, the policy also requires licensing and training to post Christian and religious content on the internet. And so we see China, the government is setting themselves as an authority over the church. And as Christians, we know that Jesus Christ is head of the church. And so in order to preach the gospel and reach others, we don't need permission of the government, the president, whoever, the authorities to tell others about Jesus Christ. And we ought to obey God rather than man when it comes to that, because God's already commanded us, go and preach the gospel to all creation. It says the Chinese Communist Party's new law, dubbed the Measures for the Administration of Internet Religious Information Services, prohibits individuals and organizations from posting religious information on the internet unless they have first obtained permission from a provincial government department, according to China Aid, which monitors religious freedom within the country. And so again, you can see that the state is putting themselves in authority over the church and really over the Lord Jesus Christ, at least attempting to. And the article, hey, I'll post it in the description. It says, Early Rain Covenant Church, a Chinese congregation, recently discovered the far-reaching impact of the new law. Using the messaging app WeChat, a church member tried posting the names of 8 books for members of a reading group, asking them to vote on their favorite book. Among the titles, The Defense of the Faith by Cornelius, a book by T.S. Eliot, and Imitation of Christ by Thomas A. Kempis. But the WeChat app rejected the post, saying the word Christ was not allowed. It says the word Christ you're trying to publish violates regulations on internet information services, including but not limited to the following categories. Basically incitement. The issue could only be resolved by editing the post, which the church member did. Unfortunately, the group administrator had to replace part of the word Christ to pass censorship, China Aid said. The watchdog group also noted that under the new law, individuals and organizations must undergo government training and obtain an Internet Religious Information Service license in order to post religious information on the internet. Yet even then, the content must conform to the Chinese Communist Party's belief on religion and government. And so in China, what we see is that they are trying to make the state, the government, head over the church, the ultimate authority in the church instead of Jesus Christ. And how can I say that? There's been times where, hey, you got a picture of Jesus Christ in the church, we'll take that down and they'll replace it with a picture of Xi Jinping. Hey, you're singing songs of hymns and praise to God. Well, you need to sing some songs and hymns of praise to President Xi Jinping. And as Christians, hey, this is something that we should think about. I share Christian stuff all the time on social media, say the name of Christ all the time on social media, and it's not banned. There's no consequences. That's not true in every nation. And so it's something that we could take for granted here in America for sure, and something that we should think about even as we think about other missionaries, other folks in China, what they are going through, and know how to pray for them. And so with that, hey, hit the like button on the way out, and I will see you in the next video.